attack against a Tesla facility.
Yet another Tesla dealership vandalized, this time in Las Vegas. Authorities arriving in the early morning hours Tuesday to find multiple cars set on fire.
We believe the suspect approached the business wearing all black clothing, and he used what appear to be Molotov cocktails and a firearm to conduct his attack.
Now, this incident follows other cases in recent days in places like Kansas City, Missouri, as well as Southern California and the Chicago area, where Tesla dealers were vandalized. Tesla founder Elon Musk took to Twitter to call this terrorism. Now, officials have not yet formally ruled this an act of terrorism, but the FBI says its Joint Terrorism Task Force is conducting a robust investigation in order to try to find the perpetrator and the motive.
Violent acts like this are unacceptable. We will come after you, we will find you, and prosecute you to the fullest extent of the law.
Just look at the vandalism to this $100,000 Tesla Cybertruck. Dozens of Cybertrucks at a parking lot in Fort Lauderdale were spray painted with a vulgar term directed at Tesla owner Elon Musk. Some vandals recorded themselves in the act. Across the USA, owners of the distinctive-looking vehicles say they're being targeted by strangers. Cybertruck owners are being flipped off in traffic.
That's probably happened about 3 times in the last 2 weeks.
They also wrote a nasty message. It's gotten so bad, Emler Morales won't take his purple Cybertruck certain places.
Mine is purple, so it grabs a lot of attention. And so I think twice about places I need to go to and make sure that I really need to go.
Dr. Kumate Jaroj got nasty calls when Cybertruck haters found out he was a doctor.
I hope you kill yourself. Please do the world a favor.
He told me to put a bullet in my brain.
Angry protesters stormed a Tesla dealership in New York City. And look, this Tesla driver flips the bird at them. There are also lots of videos online of people reacting to Cybertrucks.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
I was curious what kind of reaction I would get driving a Tesla Cybertruck around New York City, so we rented one to find out, and it didn't take long. We had one guy boo at us, another guy cheered, one lady stuck her tongue out, and then somebody just gave us a thumbs up. So the reaction was kind of mixed. So do these Cybertruck owners have buyer's remorse?
Absolutely not. I'm in love with the Cybertruck.
I want to take up the fight. You know, I'm going to keep the truck.
Wow. Dang. It's bad out here if you're Now, let me say this. Ralph, Pastor Ralph, and Blessed, those of you who don't know who Blessed is behind the scenes of Gospel Access Live, running the clips and the scriptures, and he's just amazing. But both of them drive Teslas. So have you guys had any? I know you don't have Cybertrucks, but have you had any issues?
Yesterday, somebody kind of pulled up behind us, and it was kind of interesting, and I really didn't know what all that was about. But again, it was amazing because on yesterday, 2 different people warned us about what's been going on. And now just to see this, you know, the reality is these are not people, Tracy. These are just, again, going back to, and we love the way everything is tied in. If you have something that somebody doesn't like or likes but doesn't have, this is what you deal with. You know, successful people, again, people with blessings, you know, that are blessed will always encounter people that are cursed. That's just the way it is.
Yeah,
it's a vehicle.
Yeah, that's true. And this hate is coming from people not liking what Musk is doing with Doge. I mean, Tesla's stock is falling. The resale value, from what I understand, on the used Teslas is not as good as it used to be. They've got a recall on the Cybertruck because one of the panels can fall off while you're driving. And I think some money is missing from their balance sheet. So I think this is definitely a direct result of what Elon's doing with Doge.
And see, again, Elon, what he's going to learn is that there are a lot of other smart people out there, people that know things that from the inside of Tesla, the corporation itself. So certain things are being exposed. But can we ask you a question? Because to be honest with you, when we were meditating on this, the question came up in my spirit was this: Pearl Harbor. On Pearl Harbor, what happened? The United States of America, Pearl Harbor, was bombed by who? The Japanese. Now, can we ask you a question? Are you driving a Japanese? Are you driving a Toyota? Are you
Wow.
driving a Lexus? I'm just asking. See, so
Mm-hmm.
so so where we got to break this thing down because
Yeah.
something's wrong here. Because again, are we still mad at them? This too shall pass. But the
Yeah.
reality is, in picking and choosing our battles, there's certain things that we do. We hurt ourselves. This is not helping the economy.
Yeah.
It's only hurting it. Now
Yeah.
understand, for those that may not understand this, I mean, all of a sudden now, guess what just went up, family? Insurance, car insurance.
Wow.
Somebody's got to pay for this. So now all of a sudden, when your insurance company is coming back and telling you that the price of insurance on cars has gone up, what is it attributed to? Well, look at this right here. Stuff like
Mm-hmm.
this.
Mm-hmm.
See, we're making bad decisions literally in the heat of the moment, just like the first young lady. Again, we see this in the heat of the moment. Trace, we're making bad decisions, unfortunately, in the heat of the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
But
my
you know
God.
what? And it's mean spirited. But what gets me is, how can a person damage somebody else's property because they mad at somebody else? That would be like me vandalizing your front door because I'm mad at the lady at the grocery store. It don't make no sense to me.
None. And it's painful because you again take a
So
look at Seattle.
this is the vandalism.
Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Look at that. That is, show that map again, please, if you can. Look at that. Look at that.
The
So these
West
people,
Coast.
I think they're calling themselves taking revenge on Musk. It's like, you're hitting us in our pockets, we're going to hit you in your pocket. We're going to do the Molotov cocktails at the dealership. We're going to smash. It's like they're taking, am I wrong about thinking it like that? It's like they're taking revenge out on Elon Musk, but they're taking it out. It's like, what is it? Misplaced anger. It's like, why are you mad at this dude? This dude just bought a car that he liked.
And see, but again, see how dangerous anger can be. Because it's when it's out of control like this. I mean, if you take a look at it, they're calling this domestic terrorism. Is this another civil war? I mean, what type of warfare is this? Because it's just not healthy. It's not good for, first of all, each other. Secondly, the economy. I mean, because take a look, we're hurting ourselves. And a lot of people don't realize that we are hurting ourselves. And again, if they get caught, you're going to face 20 years. Now, did you think about that? As you use the baton to set that car on fire, as you use the baton to knock somebody out, to concuss someone, did you think about that?
But you know what? I have an issue with that. Because I think Trump or whoever, Attorney General Bondi, talking about 20 years if you're caught for vandalizing a car. Are you kidding me? But yet still, January 6th rioters got pardoned for beating up the police. But I got an issue with this 20-year sentence that Trump or whoever is talking about. No, That's just because it's your buddy, you're a billionaire donor. But anyway.
But no, I mean, but listen, you're bringing up a good, because see, that's a great point. I mean, we've got to weigh this thing out on both sides, because when we don't, then again, we lean in the wrong direction. There's got to be some balance here. And perhaps it's a scare tactic. And if it is, hopefully it will succeed in what it's destined and purpose to do. Because again, that's why, are they going to make an example out of the young lady, the track star? Are they going to make an example out of her? Or are they going to make an example out of any individuals that are caught sabotaging a Tesla? Did they make any examples out of anybody in January the 6th? Well, we're going to see, again, literally where their heart lies. And it's going to be deep, because then they're going to be held accountable across the board. So, man, there's a lot going on here. There is a lot. I mean, this is East Coast, West Coast. They're down South, Midwest. I mean, come on. We're hurting each other, though, needlessly. And thus far, praise be to our God, no one has been in any of these cars where, again, they've been set on fire. Okay.
Wow.
No, hopefully no one's thrown any rocks at these vehicles. We got you. But again, it's not the person driving the vehicle. And can we share this with you? More than likely, Many of us have had them before Elon Musk took over Doge. So how are you going to weigh that out? Oh, you bought it. Well, you don't even know when.
You don't
But
even
you
know
think
me. You don't know
come
me.
on, man.
Mhm.
Oh, God.
Revenge and anger is a powerful thing. I think it's Romans 12 and 19, I believe. I got it right here. Do not take revenge, my dear friends, but leave room for God's wrath.
Wow. That's good.
Romans 12:19. Vengeance is mine. I'll repay. I see what's going on.
Mm. Can we ask you a question, though? What do I get out of that? When all is said and done, the cars are on fire. I've sabotaged the dealership. Now, again, cameras everywhere. Because again, remember, and I don't know if individuals understand this, that Tesla cameras are always literally on.
Wow.
So yes, so you walk up to the vehicle, you don't think they've already the camera. All they got to do now is get the footage from the mainframe. You're done. Did you know that? See, a lot of times we're doing stuff right now. Whoever that was, they've got cameras all around your face. Again, your imprint, everything is right there. And see, here's the thing: you're doing it on one vehicle, and if you're at a car lot, it's getting you on every angle. All they got to do now, like I said, is download the video. You're done.
Oops.
Yeah. Now that's oops upside the head for real. Okay.
Yeah. I don't even know what to say, but if you're angry about something, just don't just make sure that it's not misplaced. Because a lot of times people are angry. I mean, even in relationships, how many times does a wife take out her anger on the child, or misplaced anger that is it can go even deeper than what we're seeing here. What we're seeing here is obviously misplaced anger. Like you said, these people don't know these people that are driving these vehicles.
And see,
But it
Tracy,
also can go deeper in relationships. You know, what is it? Somebody got mad at somebody at work, and he came home and kicked the dog and didn't feed the cat. What the dog and cat got to do with what happened to you? What?
oh my God. Hey, listen. Again, going back to Saul and David. Do you remember how Saul got mad with David and tried to kill him? Misplaced anger.
Yeah,
And the only reason he could get away with it was because he was a king.
yeah. He was mad at himself because he couldn't kick Goliath's butt.
Hello? It's not David's fault. It's not your fault that you have the gift on your life. It's not your fault that God has blessed you to get whatever it is that he desires for you to have. That's not your fault. And again, so stop allowing individuals to set your life on fire and consume your life with their anger, with their rage, with their vengeance. Because again, God will take care of it. You just read it and you heard it, Romans 12:19. You don't have to fight this battle. Stand still and see the salvation of the Lord and watch what God will do for you. That's what I love. Vengeance is mine. I will repay him, says the Lord. Now here's the thing. See, you thought you hurt Elon, but now you're on the run. You're on the run. I'm telling you, when they drop what we just shared on Gospel Access Live, that those vehicles have cameras and your face is on one of those cameras. Now, what are you going to do? Where are you going to hide? There's nowhere to hide.
And guess
They're
what?
going to find you.
Trump ain't going to pardon you, baby.
Oh, my God.
And
all they're going to do, you know what they're going to do? They're going to go back to the factory and make more. The insurance is going to pay for it because believe me, they're well insured. So it's not hurting them. Literally, it's helping their wallet. Because now the vehicles are paid for instead of just sitting on the lot awaiting purchase.
We'll see what happens. I mean, like I said, Tesla stock. I think don't you own some stock in Tesla? You probably do.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Yeah, and you know that's and it has been struggling, but you know what we found, it has recently been upgraded. So it's going to be interesting to see now what that really means, because that's going to make additional folk matter. So what we going to do now? Burn down Wall Street? I'm just saying, because again, matter of fact, Tesla stock was up almost $13 today. So again, did it hurt? Probably not. Okay.
Well, this is why we definitely need a savior, because emotions can get to the place where they take you out of yourself and have you out here committing crimes and striking people upside the head or whatever. It's a mess.
And Tracy, here's the thing: have your emotions ever gotten the best of you?
Yes. Yes, yes. I don't know
Okay.
how real we trying to be on Gospel Access.
Wait a minute. Real, relevant,
I don't
empathetic,
know how much I should be.
authentic, and live. Have your emotions ever got the best? Have you ever picked up a vase and just threw it because you were mad? Have you ever cracked something that had value in your life? You're like, oh my God, what did I just do? I mean, come on. Have you ever allowed something to get so to you, you emoted so much that now you got to pay the price for it? I mean, this is what we're talking about, because this mess ends up being super abundantly costly in the short term and potentially the wrong one. Matter of fact, Tracy, that's why we were led to write The Battlefield of the Emotions, because what we've learned about the emotions, they can get out of control. And when the emotions are out of control, somebody's in trouble.